Hey Rhino Nation, it's time. We are getting close to the end, very, very close to the end, and it's crazy time now. We got some pressure in order to get into the playoffs because that wild card race it's a close one. So we go into this week 10 against Toxic Rabbits, who are absolutely killing it this season. Great job to you guys. So we were heavily, once again, underdogs. But we are scrappy lately. We really are. We work hard to for every single, 3-star. So we're going to dive right in, of course. I'm going to try something a little bit different. We'll see if it ends up working out. I'm going to get as many people as I can on these attacks that I've featured. I'm going to have to record them separately, and then I'll piece it all together. So we will see what happens. But let's go ahead and check out what happened. Are you kidding me? 0.03 is how we win it. I was actually traveling most of the day Saturday, so my internet was going in and out, which absolutely killed me because I was online the last about hour, and the last hit I didn't even get to see. The last several hits I didn't even get to see. But basically what happened is, they got 2 12v12s. You go guys. Good job. We got one. But in the very end, we have Will here going for a 12v12. We went for that on our lowest percentage. And one wizard hit the hut and brought home the percentage victory. I mean, just absolutely crazy war. We've just been having some fun ones lately. I mean, tiring but fun. Let's go ahead and check out really quick who killed it with the 6-packs. We had Master D. Unknown. I'm pretty sure he's killing it with minors. We have Esperanza, Sticky Finger, who got 2 fresh hits. Way to go, Stick. Good job, buddy. Fezzik coming in with 2, and one toward the end that we really needed to make sure that we get those cleared. And hopefully I got all of them. It looks like yes. And then Evo in the house with the 11v11 6-pack. He was that close last week, like 2% off or something at a 98. So great job to you, buddy. So we're going to go ahead and try to take a peek at several of these attacks. I'm going for 2 10v10s, and then we'll go ahead and hit it on the 4 11v11s, and we'll get Will in on the end. I think really the part of the difference too was we were able to get 5 11v11s to their 4. So great job to you guys, Toxic Rabbits. Awesome working with you. It was so pleasant having a nice and easy negotiation, just getting it done. But let's just see how this goes with me trying to get people on voice. We are going to begin with Esperanza, aka Deep, which is his Discord name, on number 26. It's the old Dragonstorm attack, which we love. Yes, we do. And he's starting off with his heroes, like we do. Try to turn him off the sides. And he's looking to get that 1 AD over there for the queen, with the queen. Let me go ahead and just see if that's what's going to happen. The king's getting some pretty good value. He's already used his ability, which helps because he goes ahead and gets all of those other buildings. And then look how he can keep all of his dragons nice and close. Queen's going to get the AD no problem, and it's going to leave those dragons just in that little section there. And then he brings in the slammer on the backside, which a lot of people have been doing this, use the slammer kind of in a different area instead of with the rest of the dragons, and he is going to take down or at least go over by that Inferno. He's killing it right now. Coming in close here, right to the expos, and then that other pack goes to the other expos. Wow. Yeah, and I do personally love the loons with the haste. So he's got 1 million dragons left, all of his loons. This is a quick attack. It's over. This attack really works well. Quite a few of us use it when you can. There's times when you can't do it on the right base, but good job, Deep. So thank you, buddy. Nice 3-star. All right, so here we go with number 20, and 3, 2, 1. We are going to have Professor Cuddles, who also runs Fezzik, go ahead and talk through his attack. So you want to go ahead and give it a go here, buddy?
Sure, Jeremy, no problem.
Ah, cool.
So this was a cleanup, and
Yep.
the initial attack was a dragon attack.
Okay.
And when I saw that the CC was a kind of spammy damage CC,
Right.
I automatically thought hogs. And where I come in with these golems, it's already forming a nice L
Right.
for my hog attack.
Mm-hmm. You get the king too, which is nice.
Yep. I know that my queen will be funneled by that baby dragon.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Because
Very
all I have to do
nicely.
is get that dark. Yeah, I just gotta get the dark storage down, and I know she'll kick in. Just being real patient with my rage. I can get the CC raged, which is a P.E.K.K.A.
Oh,
'Cause
nice.
I was really hoping to get both of the Inferno towers with my kill squad.
Okay. Yeah, and it looks like the P.E.K.K.A. just marched right over there, didn't he? Yeah, you got great value. I mean, you had how much with your kill squad? 40% before you even had to send in your hogs.
At 41, and then I've got the perfect, exactly what you want. It's a 7-tile spread on my hogs.
Yep.
I was a little worried about that sweeper right there,
Mm-hmm.
just because it pulled some away.
Right, but it wasn't bad.
No, and then they kicked right back in. I knew the Tesla towers were there, and once again, I have perfect coverage with my heal.
Oh, yeah. Just killed
So
the
there was
base.
nothing to worry about. Yeah.
Yeah. Great
It was-
job, buddy. You've been killing it with hogs, too, lately, so nice job. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks for commentating.
Thank you.
Okay, moving it up to number 12, 2IC. You know, I was trying to get everybody that I could, but time zones make it a little bit tricky. And he is one of our Aussies. So let's go ahead and check out his attack. Miners, yes! I love me some miners. And he's going to do a queen walk miner. Or we'll see if it's maybe a charge. He's got 4 wall breakers, so maybe that's what actually happens. Starting here with the queen on the side, and you can see he's using those minions. So he's obviously trying to get those buildings down while the queen is going. Nice Coco Loon, excellent. And of course the loon also takes a little bit of the heat from the Tesla while the queen goes in and takes on the king. So the minions did their job. Now he's using a rage, make sure he gets through there. Another nice little Coco Loon, so, you know, in case there's any Sams, you gotta protect your healers as you go in. He's using that wizard to make sure that the queen does go in for sure, and then the baby dragon on the other side. So looking good. Very good. I must have missed the wall breakers at some point, but they did get that, that outside wall down. So here he goes. Now he's probably just waiting to see which way she's going to go before he drops his jump to take the queen in. And look at all the value. I mean, that's a lot of value that the queen's going to get. You know, even though you're using the rages, he's going to have the 2 heals and the warden with the miners. Looks like he's going to have 1 more rage, probably for the queen, because he wants to get everything that he can with the queen. Look at the king coming in on the other side. So that means he has narrowed his area down for the miners. He just wants to wait maybe just a little bit longer for his queen to get something down, and then the miners will go. And the king, actually. That's probably was his starting point. As soon as the king gets down a few more buildings, then it limits those miners and where they're going to go. And come on, Mr. Warden, where are you? There he goes. He's coming in. And look at this. Following with a slammer so that the slammer can kind of try to take some of the heat away from the single target while the miners are coming in. He's already used 1 of his heals. He should still be able to get another heal in. You see his queen went down, but he's got the healers following, so that also helps. And yeah, it's already looking good. He's got the 1 heal left to cover anything that could possibly be scary. I mean, he took those whiz towers down at the beginning, so, you know, good job. I like it. Way to go, and that was another nice 11v11 that we needed. How about we take it up another notch to number 11? So our next 11v11 by Red Chief, aka Manos, and he is I believe, our only clasher from Greece. and an awesome one he is. So let's look at this one. He is loving this attack. It's this Mass Miner 6 heal craziness. And this is second hit, so he knew that it was a Lalo, and that's what he told me. I asked him to give me some notes since we weren't going to be able to get on live with him. And so he said Lalo helped, and he also knew that he could get good value with his heroes on each side to trim down the base. Now, the one thing he was not expecting was the Queen. Watch, she'll take a little turn here, go up, and then all of a sudden she's going to be dealing with the Hound. You'll see that in just a second. So here she goes. Oh boy, she's going to get pulled up there. She's going to be tempted. Yes, she goes. But he already has all the miners going, and he told me that what he was thinking was he thinks he could save the Queen with the Warden ability. So let's see how that goes. So she's right here messing around with the Hound. Darn you. Meanwhile, the miners are cruising right through the base. And let's see. Yep, see how he timed that Warden ability. That was pretty impressive. I didn't even notice that when I was watching it live. But here come all the rest of the miners. He has plenty of heals. Still 2 heals left. He decided to bring the Slammer with the Loons because he knew he wouldn't have any ADs to deal with. So here it comes, and you can see, once the Loons come out, they're going to help just try to finish some of that. Even though they end on that Wiz Tower, no problem taking that out. And this is just craziness. Still a heal left. Loons, Kings up, Wizards. It's over, folks. So great job, Manos. And you're killing it this season. So thank you very much for your 3-star, actually. Way to go. Okay, here we go with Ginger on number 10. It's going to be a Queen Charge Hog attack. And I asked him also to give me some notes on why he chose his this attack. This was a fresh hit, so he did not know what the CC was, and his thought is, when you're doing a KS and on a fresh hit and you don't know the CC, if it's a Hound Loon, it can be a real pain. So he chose to do the Queen Charge. You'll see that he's funneling up there with a nice little baby dragon. And the King, he was hoping to get a King swap 1-for-1. When you can do Hogs and get the King and the Queen, I say go for it, folks. So unfortunately, his King didn't get over there, but the Queen took care of him with no problem. King pulled the CC. There it comes. Little dragon, maybe a little witch action. His entry, he used those wall breakers, timed those really nice with the rage to get in there. And he knew that he'd be able to get the CC, obviously, the eagle, and the queen. So it was a nice entry for him. And it, not a horrible funnel. He also got some really good value because those Teslas popped up. Now, the only thing you'll see here in a minute, I don't know that he was expecting the queen to basically not get that AD, and you'll see that he'll start to almost lose some healers. Luckily, the sweeper is going to come into play and kind of push them up a little bit, but here he goes leading with the wall wrecker. Now you can see he has a nice path for his hogs, and that's what you want. We talked about that earlier with the Prof's attack with Fezzik. He's going to be able to just blanket the hogs with the heals. They get stuck on a little trap there for a second, but not to worry. He's crushed this base already. He does have a miner. He said he brought one for cleanup. He still has 2 loons. He's got a rage. Just everything. Completely crushed this base. So great hit, Ginger. It's been fun having you this season. Way to go. Okay, we have number 5 with Evo, the 6-packer, and he is with me. So, Evo, are you ready to go ahead and tell me about your attack and why you did this?
I'm ready.
All right, go for it, buddy.
So, yeah, we got base 5. I actually looked at this one for a while. And I knew I had a really good plan, and I was feeling good about it. So we got a pretty expensive funnel at 6 with the witch, the king, and the P.E.K.K.A. And I'm getting my queen funnel going at 9.
Yeah, you like the witch P.E.K.K.A. combo. You've done that a few times.
Absolutely. I've been splashing it in. It's actually been working great for me. Mm-hmm. I don't do it every time.
Yeah.
It was a good opportunity to get some to get some variety in there.
Right.
So here, jump over the partial wall. The extra time savings to get everyone in is, to me, was worth that jump. And yeah, the CC comes out. So this was a second hit, so I already knew the CC.
That's helpful for sure.
The slammer pathing, I saw a straight shot to the Inferno there,
Mm-hmm.
the first hit. So basically, I kind of pathed the slammer in my head that it would make it
Where it would go, yeah.
exactly. So I saw a straight shot, and that was my goal there. And I mean, once you got all this in, and the healers are still doing fantastic. It's pretty much just a matter of cleanup.
Yeah, they were keeping the P.E.K.K.A.s up, and I noticed that you used Valks in the Slammer instead. Is that mainly because that Wiz Tower was there?
Valks are actually really good. I like using Valks a lot of times.
Cool.
For cleanup,
Yeah.
you know, and all that.
Well, great job.
So,
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's move up to number 3, and let's check this one out in 3, 2, 1, Evo. Number 3, Will, and he's a tough one because he is in Australia. So why not get Evo, who was online with him on voice? Go ahead, Evo, check it out. Tell us what happened.
Absolutely. Yeah, this was toward the end of the war. It was a really good attack. This wasn't the base that Will really wanted to attack.
Oh, yeah.
With the stars and percent, this
Uh-huh.
was the obvious choice. This
Right.
was the only base that was still 1 star at the time.
Okay.
So he kind of threw together a plan and got it done. The funneling E-Drag got pretty decent value.
Unbelievable. When I was watching this, I was like, wow, he really took a lot of stuff out with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Even going back over it, it was pretty incredible. And then what really helped this attack is this tight group coming in because the funnel was so good.
I know.
So all these spells are getting just so much value. Just
Mm-hmm.
everybody in there is just getting it.
Yeah, look at that. Everybody's going right in. I mean, I saw a couple bowlers go down, but no big deal when the rest of your guys come in. And now he's got the multi and the 2 wizard towers right there that are already targeting something. So, and the backside multi with the wizard tower is going to be easy to freeze.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty. At this point, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't mess up his free spells.
Yep, and even
Which-
then,
right.
I mean, he could mess up one of them. Like, as long as he gets the first one, because those bats were just charging like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And there we
Okay.
go. I go ahead and 2 times it because they're just everywhere. So this was awesome. I mean, this is the second week in a row the old Come to Papa comes out. I mean, way to go, buddy. And he's at like 3 a.m., but he pulled it out, and that ultimately, that saved us, right? We needed that. So
Absolutely.
thanks for helping me out with this one.
No problem.
All right,
Good to
cool.
be here.
All right. So that's all we have for this recap. We go in with 88 to 88 with the .03 victory. Looks like we're going to be in the playoffs. We've got a really good chance, so we'll just see what happens and get ready for, the next possible playoff war. And that is all for this time, so we will see you soon. Peace!